That's right.
Nah, the third perspective.
It is I, your late night supervisor. dope dealer extraordinaire. DC Zone, Rad, B.I.D. Jones. To the left of me, as usual, Radical Real, Jay. This is the Third Perspective Podcast. Appreciate everybody that tunes in. YouTube, Spotify, Google. Appreciate you a whole lot, man. You know what I'm saying? We're in a social justice crisis, a pandemic, economic crisis. NFL is back. I'm black and I'm proud. What it do? What's going on with y'all, player? What's up,
Man,
Radical Real?
what's up, dog? What's talking about NFL back? NFL back, dog?
You best to believe it. Best to believe it, boy.
Yeah, I guess they do gotta keep y'all occupied.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Back. What's going on, Jay?
I've been cooling. I'm cooling.
What's been going on with y'all, man? I know Radical Real. What's
No,
going on with you? Been rapping?
Radical Real got a lot on his mind, man.
no. Chilling, working, you know, same shit as usual. Chilling, working, listening to some good shit out there. You know what I'm saying? I see your man Ice Cube out here pushing on what we need to hear.
You get a chance to play the Madden?
No, I played it on Saturday when I got it, and I played it the other day. But I've been practicing. I've been trying to get good. I don't like to talk shit and can't play.
Wait.
You know what I'm saying?
You say you're trying to get good?
Yeah, dog. Certain things is a newer version.
No.
So you gotta learn how to control the stick. You know what I'm saying? No homo.
No.
You good. You good after that, dog.
No. If you're
You
not
know, just
playing Madden, you're not playing.
nah. It's a whole different game. I can tell you ain't played in a while.
Every year ain't gonna be no bigger difference where you don't know what you're doing no more.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what I'm saying? Doc?
Yeah,
If you was
it
a bum,
is.
you're still a bum. Every year
Okay.
it changes, you can still be a bum.
All right.
You know?
You say that till you get on there and don't know what the fuck going on. I'm gonna laugh at
Oh, never that. Oh,
Y'all
basically,
gotta start off on Techno Bowl first.
you. Yeah, I'm about to say, tell him stay in his lane, dog. He ain't ready for that Tecmo Bowl, dog.
yeah, I don't even want to do the technical, but for real. You know what I'm saying? Doc?
Face down. I was playing that the other
No.
day too. That's my shit. I forgot
Technical?
they had Lawrence Taylor on there. I was like, Lawrence Taylor, the only motherfucker I know, Taco Bo Jackson.
Him?
Yeah.
Nah, Mike Singletary too, boy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They're the only two I know that can tackle Bo
Yeah,
You
Jackson.
say who?
Animal
Lawrence
on this
Taylor.
point.
Lawrence Taylor and who?
Bo Jack. Oh,
Michael
you talking about
Singletary.
Mike Singletary.
Yep.
But Bo
Right.
Jackson's a nasty animal on that joint, Slim.
I know. I was about to say everybody else, you can run around that jump, but Lawrence Taylor will tackle you.
Hey, but don't sleep on Herschel Walker in Minnesota, dog.
Is he on there?
Yes,
Yeah, I think he is. I think he
yes,
is.
indeed.
Yes, Bama ass. Shit.
Don't sleep. Hey, that's the thing. I can separate them from the clownery. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to say, dog, how you even bring that man's name up,
I can separate
man?
them thing because when you talk about football, like OJ Simpson, I can talk about OJ Simpson. That nigga he's vicious. You know what I'm saying? It's like no, I can separate the two things. You know what I'm saying? It's easy for me.
Mm-hmm.
They nice. You just can't take it from them. Like motherfucker Hulk Hogan is a cold racist, right?
That's your
But
man.
I tell you, he the best wrestler ever, though. You know what I'm saying?
Watch your whore mouth, dog.
Don't do it.
Don't do that.
You know what I'm saying? So he the best wrestler ever. Him Ric
Nah.
Flair, you know. But I could take it away. Like Herschel Walker, he a fool, he a clown. You know what I'm saying? But when we start talking about NFL and his compliment, that's a whole big different topic for me. So that nigga was a beast. You know what I'm saying? You know, Jay? You don't know about no Herschel.
Mm,
So who's better, Herschel or Bo Jackson?
Oh,
both.
Bo.
Bo. Yeah. Okay. So there you go.
Definitely Bo, no.
Bo.
That's for sure.
Uh,
Nigga had the nastiest Nikes. Them joints was like that.
I know I had those jokes too. That was my. I remember them days, dog.
Like that, Joe. You can wear them joints for everything. Them joints like that, Slim.
And I had the starter jacket. You don't know about the radio starter jacket, dog.
Come on,
You
don't do
ain't had
that.
Yeah, you ain't had that jump, though.
I had them bulls, boy. Bulls with starter jacket. That's
That's
my
my
shit.
shit. I know I got that jump. I remember that year.
I don't know. Did they wear style jackets anywhere but DC? They wore that shit everywhere else?
I don't even know. I know I had it.
Now I
I
think
know
about it,
people. I know people in DC used to wear that damn Hornets, the Charlotte Hornets starter jacket. That
it's
shit
a,
was you know what I'm
no.
talking about? The purple and the little blue color
Oh yeah,
joint.
yeah. That's when they was nasty too. With grandmama and had
Larry
little
Johnson.
Muggsy.
Yeah.
They was nasty back then. Muggsy was little as shit, but he was vicious though, Slim. Sleep on that nigga if you wanted to.
Dang. Jay Wright, because I used to have the Griffies with that too. Jay don't know about the King Griffies.
Oh, I know about
Original
the
Jay.
Griffiths.
Oh yeah, oh,
I got a pair of those.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about original. No. That's like the Air Maxes 94s. Dre don't know about them Jones either. That was my shit too.
come on, man.
Take it Rabbit way back before
You
Rabbit
know?
time. Rabbit ain't doing it. If it wasn't Air Jordan, that's all Rabbit knew.
Or Tim's, yeah. I had to stop wearing Tim's for a minute. Fucking my ankle up. You know what I'm saying? That. You know about them butters, yeah? You know what I'm saying? That.
Nah, I wasn't. Okay, yo. What they is that B more that New York shit?
Nah. Yeah, we used to wear them butters for sure. Hey, it was butters or the motherfucking New Balance, some gray joints. It was our shit. You know? Gray joints
It was the AA9s, right? The AA9s.
Yeah. With the end shining. You know what I'm saying? Now when you move to the side, the shine, that's like, you know what I'm saying? Now, you don't know about that. That was old school then. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know? That's DC.
That's DC right there.
The tunes in on Spotify, you know what I'm saying? Google Podcasts, you know what I'm saying? Apple Podcasts, Radio Public. Appreciate you a whole lot. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. 100 subscribers. We do the hottest chip in the world. Us three. That hottest chip is, everybody heard about the challenge, you know, the hottest chip challenge, but it's the Reaper on that chip, you know what I'm saying? And us three will be eating that live on all platforms, you know what I'm saying, Doc? You know? That's something that all of us keep forgetting, but when it pop up, we're gonna be like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying, Doc? It's that time. You know? So 100 subscribers on YouTube. Bow. One chip challenge, the hottest chip in the world. Us three, live on all platforms. You know what I'm saying, Doc? Chipping on that. You know? Also, you subscribe to all our channels. You know what I'm saying? Rail channel. You pick whatever you want off the website. You know what I'm saying, Rail?
All day, every day.
All day, Rail?
Yeah. Yeah, so if you subscribe to Third Perspective Podcast currently right now, you know what I'm saying? Rail TV on TwitchTV.com and Rail Media on YouTube. I give you 3 chances to enter our sweepstakes. We're going to roll them all 3 sites up. I got a program, and it's going to pick a name out of there. That name is you. Then you can pick anything you want off the Highland Crafts website. So, you know, it takes 1 second to subscribe. One itty bitty little second in that right corner, and you good right there after that.
You know? And you get as close to getting on fire, too, while you at it. You know? Hey, but I'm telling y'all, well, I need to know y'all picks for the Super Bowl, dog. Because I'm liking this motherfucking way this thing looking here. We got Cam Newton in New England. You know what I'm saying, Doc? Everybody sleeping on that part.
Oh, so now you're in the NFL now.
Oh, don't do it. It's starting Thursday, Nick.
I'm just saying. Make your mind up. You said they shouldn't be playing football right now. Now all of a sudden now you want NFL.
It's going to start. What are you talking about?
Yeah, okay.
Just like when NBA was going to start, we previewed that. It don't matter.
Right.
I say from the beginning, nobody should be playing. Now, entertaining me, that's another step. You feel what I'm saying?
They're entertaining you. They distracting you, dog. They don't want you talking about that radical shit, dog.
The radical part?
Yeah, they don't want you talking about that. You know what they want you talking about? The sticks and them balls. There you go, right there.
No. We want to talk about them Bears and my man won the starting job. You see what I'm saying, Doc? Remember I told y'all this was gonna win that? Y'all told me, man from Philly was gonna take his job. You see what I'm saying? I knew he was gonna win the starting job. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Okay.
Who got a starting job?
Nah. He kept it. You know they brought Foles in.
Oh. Yeah, give him a month. He'll have it.
So he beat Foles out. You know what I'm saying? So let's get this thing started. You know what I'm saying, Doc? You know?
So they trying to give him a development before they just put his ass down. If one last shot, this is last shot.
Sound good to me, dog. Let's get it. The defense already ready to bite somebody's knees off. You know what I'm saying? That we ain't worried about that. You know, it's the quarterback part we had the issue with. You know what I'm saying? That. You know. Then you got the what's them? They're not even Redskins no more. They Washington team or some shit. What's the name of them?
The Washington football team.
The Washington football team. We got them. They in disarray. Hey, this NFL season gonna look good, Doc. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Mm-hmm.
You got Dallas. They in disarray. Quarterback issues. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
No, he ain't. The quarterback said he gonna play. He said he gonna play his ass off.
No.
You got three. We got a trio of receivers. We got Amari Cooper.
No. I say quarterback issue.
Oh no, we ain't got that.
Huh? You ain't got quarterback issues?
No, he playing for his contract.
Oh please.
He playing for his contract now.
Please. If the dude, what's his name? That I brought in and backing him up.
Andy Dalton, and he's a quality quarterback too. He a high quality. He a high quality quarterback.
He in that thing immediately. Watch what I tell you. Then we got my man. Don't forget old man over there in Tampa Bay now. Don't sleep.
That's if they line can hold up.
Brady now, huh?
You gotta remember. You gotta remember Jameis. You gotta remember Jameis Winston was scrambling all season long.
Yeah, he was running for his life. Yeah.
And Brady don't have that. Somebody hit him one good time, that's it. Look like it will crack his goddamn head open.
But hey, it's gonna be different with Brady because they know he stands in the pocket. They're gonna do things different.
Then you got Gronk.
He probably bring his whole offense there.
Nah, he can't do that.
What you mean?
he damn near about to ready to do that.
You can't do that.
He damn near about ready to bring AB in.
He gonna do that for sure. They gonna give him whatever he want for their offense.
Nah, it's dead, dog. You go to Tampa Bay to retire, dog. That's what you do.
What?
All people go to Tampa Bay to retire.
Oh, let me mark this down, man. You saying Brady, right?
No, usually it's the Redskins. I mean, the Washington football team.
Let me make sure we're right in time. You know what I'm saying? You say Brady. He only planned to retire. He's not gonna be in the playoffs. He's not gonna be in the Super Bowl. That what you telling me, now?
I mean, he might make the playoffs. You remember when Joe Montana?
Wait.
You remember when Joe Montana went to Kansas City? Joe Montana went to Kansas City. What happened? They ain't win nothing, dog. Same thing.
Montana was nice in Kansas City. What?
I understand that, but they still couldn't beat Buffalo, and then they didn't beat San Diego.
It's nice though.
No, he won't win.
All right. Other than the Bears, who the hell? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Y'all got the Saints. Y'all got to worry about the Saints. Y'all got
The Saints.
Yeah, you got to worry about the
49ers, the Seahawks.
Okay, 49ers, Seahawks. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You still got Green Bay.
Yeah, a chance for Green Bay.
That's shaky with the Green Bay.
And you still got Minnesota, even though they garbage, but still they like to beat the Bears.
Minnesota took a step backwards. They gave up Stephon Diggs. And Stephon Diggs went to the Jets. Now I tell you what, it is going to be a real fight. The AFC side over there with the Patriots, the Jets, the Bills, and I know that's going to be a real good fight over there.
Yeah, it's going to be a fight in our division too. Minnesota, Green Bay, the Bears. We're going to be scrapping it out all the way to the end, dog. No,
it's just only two teams on that. It's going to be Cowboys and Philadelphia. Fuck.
Wait. We got to mark down everybody picks for right now, right? Red, well, who is your team anyway? First of all.
Oh yeah, Philly gonna win the division. You writing them down?
Philly your squad?
Yeah, Philly gonna be my squad, dog.
Wait, Philly gonna be?
Yeah, Philly my squad, dog.
Okay. So Philly your team.
Yeah.
All right. Who winning the division and all that? Who won the Super Bowl?
Philly.
Philly doing all that.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess it's gonna be Dallas for you, huh?
Yeah, it's Dallas for Jay.
Wait. So y'all telling me your team is going to the Super Bowl? Really?
He said Dallas going to the Super Bowl. I ain't say Dallas going to the Super Bowl.
You said Philly.
Yeah, Philly going to Super Bowl.
That's your team.
Yeah.
So your team is going to be the one to go to the Super Bowl. All right, Dallas. Your team is going to be the one to go to the Super Bowl. That what you telling me, sir? That's your
Yeah,
pick?
that's my pick from my heart. But
Now
my
you see what I'm saying?
mind, but my
Hey.
mind is telling me.
Okay, this is where I need to
But
be at. I need to be at with your mind. Because when you
my
watch
mind is telling me that
Oh,
Kansas City is gonna repeat.
No. See, when you watch sports shows, when you see Skip and all these people on TV and all these people doing debates and shit, when you ask the people at the beginning when they start naming their team for the end, they don't go off what's on their mind. You see what I'm saying? They pick their team. Really though? You really believe your team is going to be in the Super Bowl? You know what I'm saying? That's your pick for the season. That's your
So we just doing
that's
that.
your professional pick for
All
the
right,
season.
so I thought we were doing division, every division, then we was gonna do the Super Bowl for the AFC and NFC. Or you just want to just go ahead and tell you?
First, I just want to know who was your team. I didn't know who was your team.
Oh yeah, I told you Philly, but you know what I'm saying, Super
But
Bowl.
then you said on the flip side of that, Philly your team and they going to Super Bowl.
Yeah, they going to Super Bowl.
You know what I'm saying? And
You
then
ain't
my
see the team,
man
they got squad right there, dog.
and they going to Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Now you see how that analysis is not good.
how's not good?
So if I get somebody on here that got another team, they gonna say their team going to Super Bowl.
No, that's not true.
Is that your analysis of looking at the last?
They team stack. Philly team stack.
Now I'm thinking. Now I'm gonna be honest, right? I can't see my boys going to the Super Bowl, right?
There you go.
Now, when in our division, I got us being real in the hunt for that. You know,
Not long as y'all got that quarterback, it's over with.
man, you gone sick. You gone sick. See, that's when my feelings come in. When you start talking about team, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? That. You know what I'm saying? I'm being my
I'm
professional.
gonna have to say the defense has been holding them down.
Y'all, my man took us to the we almost went to the Super Bowl last time when my man kicked the joint and went off the side. The dome kick. So that wasn't his fault. Right or wrong?
Wrong, dog.
Now last year he was hurt, so I don't even put that against him, but the team did. So they brought in Foles. You know what I'm saying? So he still beat him. So everything is where I wanted it. You know what I'm saying? But when I step back, I think Tampa Bay and Seattle is going to be at the top. That's what I'm looking at right now. Tampa Bay, Seattle. My Bears is going to be sniffing for our division, and then I don't know what's going to happen after that. You know what I'm saying? That's my honest opinion. I'm thinking at the end, NFC, it's going to be Tampa Bay or Seattle. I'm going to go with Tampa Bay. And I think in the AFC, it's going to be Kansas City again.
Watch Kansas City again.
Because I think the defense is still intact.
No, it ain't. They lost a lot of people. But
Nah.
Continue. They ain't get better. They lost some people.
Nah, their defense still intact. Them young people they lost, that wasn't the core. The core's still there. You know what I'm saying? So, and they added more pieces on the offense. So, hey, you had main man there already, quarterback, Vicious, got $1 billion, $500 million, so he should be doing more. You know what I'm saying? So, I got them going to the just like if New England
And that running back they got going over there, they hyping his ass up. They say he's the next best thing to sliced bread.
So I got them making some noise. So my two picks, NFC, AFC, it's gonna be Tampa Bay. Even though my team is the Bears, and I think in the end, I don't know what's gonna happen. We're gonna be in the playoffs. You feel me? But when I step back and look at it as overall, I'm thinking Tampa Bay and Kansas City be in the Super Bowl. Those are my picks. So I need to hear y'all pick. It's gonna be Cowboys and who?
Kansas City.
It's gonna be Philly and who?
Baltimore.
Huh?
Baltimore.
Philly and Baltimore?
Yeah. I think Lamar get it done this year. I think he gonna trash Kansas City.
Hmm.
And I think Kansas City gonna lose to Tennessee. But that's an argument for another day.
You think they're gonna lose outright to Tennessee?
Yeah, I think Tennessee gonna beat Kansas City this year. Because they got the offense to do it. All they gotta do is run and keep the ball out of Mahomes' hand. And Kansas City don't got a good defense like you think they do. Mahomes just puts up points. But if you can run the ball and keep the ball and keep them on the sideline, they're gonna run it over all of them. So,
Yeah, because Mahomes right now is like a upgraded Tom Brady.
So I already think they found a way to stop him, keep his ass on the sideline. So and their
unless
defense
they
good too.
did that shit like they did last year, came all the way back from a deficit
I don't know.
twice.
I just can't see the Titans running a joint like they did. That was, you know what I'm saying? You
Nah,
can't do
everything the
that.
same. Everything the same. Offensive line the same. Running back the
You can't
same.
even run for almost 250 yards again. Like
Yeah.
that ain't gonna. Come on, man.
But
All
see,
right.
at one point, Derrick Henry was injury prone. Then
That's
all of
what
a
I'm saying.
sudden, he on Madden. He the best running back on Madden, even over Ezekiel Elliott. And they keep dicking my man Ezekiel Elliott, man.
You mean Ezekiel got paid and ain't do shit
Hey,
else? Elliott?
you got paid.
Yeah, they paid Ezekiel Elliott and he ain't do nothing else but steal that
Shit,
money.
He
No,
definitely got his bread.
he got his bread. He trash.
shit.
He
That motherfucker,
garbage.
that motherfucker get 13,000+ yards,
That ain't
1,300
nothing. That ain't
Run
nothing
off the
right there.
numbers, dog.
every year.
That ain't nothing, man.
Trash.
Trash, dog. Got paid and didn't do nothing else. Got that good offensive line, don't do nothing. Can't catch the ball, nothing. McCaffrey better than that man.
Ouch.
But yeah, McCaffrey is better though.
Kamar,
I
way
agree with
better.
you there. I would
Alvin
say,
Kamar, way better than your man. And I put
I'm gonna say,
way better.
I'm gonna say, Caffrey, then Saquon. You forgot about Saquon.
Eh, he ain't showed me enough yet. But the ones who did show me something, showed me something.
Saquon, the way he runs, make him look like he Barry Sanders Jr. or some shit.
Yeah.
But the way the way he go about business on the field makes him going to be it's going to make him injury prone, and it's already shown that last year. Keep doing these overextended jumps and shit, hyperextending jumps and shit. You gonna fuck yourself up that way. Quick.
So we got
Ask
real.
Todd Gurley.
We got real with Philly and Ravens is his picks for the Super Bowl, right? We got Jay Cowboys and the Chiefs is your Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
And I got Tampa Bay and the Chiefs.
You got Tom Bay and Chiefs. Nah, man. I mean, get off my homes, man.
Tampa Bay and the Chiefs. Now, AFC is so weak. If my man was still in now another thing is the dark horse too. Is Cam Newton in New England, dog.
Nah, they not even gonna beat Buffalo, man.
What?
Buffalo
Nah, I,
defense is
I, don't,
stout.
I don't got him beating Buffalo. New England defense was shaky last year. It started off good, but then they started getting suspected. Then they didn't have no receivers. But then in Patriots way, the Patriots is that the way they play, their style play is snap the ball, throw the ball real quick, and defenses was picking that up real quick. Throw it, right in between the numbers. As soon as you hype the ball, and defenses was picking it up. They do the same play, like he be doing the same, like maybe about 8 plays. He do his play action, throw the ball real quick, short passes. His long passes is dead, but his receivers can't separate and get to the ball last year. This year he got some receivers that could separate.
So that's the thing with
But
a main
but
man in Houston.
Gronk, but they saying Gronk is not in condition either.
Nah,
He's
he ain't.
not. He ain't like how he was when at first.
Nah, he ain't gonna. Nah, he'll never be. But if you make it to the playoffs and put him in for a stretch of games, he gonna be a problem. Him and Brady.
Also, you gotta take in count the COVID, so that's gonna fuck with some people.
Huh?
The COVID, the virus, that's gonna fuck with some people. So they gotta have some good backups.
Oh,
Every team gonna have to have backups, or that's gonna
by
put
the
their
end of
ass
the
out.
year.
Yeah,
Yeah, because some people already opt out.
yeah.
They did? I ain't hear nothing about that.
Trash
Yeah, that's
people,
why
though.
this
Yeah, the trash players.
the trash. Not all of them trash.
I ain't heard
There's some
nobody
good
say.
play.
Oh,
There's some good
you got
players that got
huge contracts. What's his name in Houston? Quarterback. What's his name?
Deshaun
Andre?
Watson.
Deshaun Watson, yeah. He just signed a huge contract, 4 years, extended deal. You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
know, man. I don't like Houston football team.
That nigga's about to play.
Man, no, that dude racist.
Speaking of Houston, let's talk about the guy that was in Houston, DeAndre Hopkins, who got traded to Cardinals. Forgot
That's what
about Kyler Murray. He gonna be a shocker. I think
Nah,
Cardinals might be shocking people.
Nah, Dre Rab said there ain't gonna be no shock.
the Cardinals?
Yeah, they got D Hop. I mean, he's a beast. You gotta give it to him. He's a beast.
Oh hell
But
yeah.
you also got another receiver that's been there, Larry Fitzgerald. He still plays there, and he's still good. Still
You
got a
sure?
high motor.
I don't know about that old man River.
Yeah, he got some age on him.
Yeah,
He do got
that
some
man.
age, but he don't drop passes.
Yeah, but he still
Right
don't run
about that.
fast enough to catch nothing. He don't create no separation no more, man.
Oh no. Oh no,
He
he's all right.
showed some, he
Wasn't that
he
bad.
showed some flashes last year that he could.
Stop playing, man.
Yeah.
That
He
man
wasn't
always
doing that.
kind, dog. When he
But
said let there be light.
But the way his play is that he could separate. But the only way he could separate if you have a cross play. If you cross somewhere in the side or in the middle, and he's he went from first string to second string. Now he's a slot receiver. Slot receivers is going to, they get the least amount of attention for some reason, and they get more of the touches.
Yeah.
That's like Cooper Cup at the Rams. The Cooper Cup, and then they mixed it up with Brandon Cooks, and then they mixed it up with another guy, another receiver. It's 3 receivers they got. That's how Dallas is going to do. They're going to switch it up on the slot side. And, we got Mike McCartney, Green Bay's coach.
See, I can't see y'all going to Super Bowl, and it's your first year with the coach, first year with, you know what I'm saying? But you tell me y'all going to Super Bowl, though, right?
No, sir.
But see, here's the other
No,
issue.
no.
Here's the other thing, though.
You said was going to the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
You tell me they're going to Super Bowl with a brand new coach. Have anybody ever done that? They got a brand new coach, right?
Yep.
They
Dallas did that.
Like yet.
Yep. Dallas did that with a brand new coach, Herb Blitzer.
Yeah, after the Super Bowl team.
Yeah, after he became the coach after the Super Bowl team.
Exactly, yeah.
And then he came back to the Super Bowl and won again. Yeah, there you go.
That team back, yeah. So you think that's about to happen, huh?
Hey, anything's possible.
That's your feelings, though. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm getting? Then your feelings, then the feelings about the Cowboys, I can't see, what's his name? McCarty. He wasn't that good in Green Bay. So all of a sudden he gonna take you out of the Super Bowl?
He was, well, I'm put to you like this. I think I know why he probably got McCartney there. Because you gotta remember, Aaron Rodgers last year and his contract is this year. Maybe he could come to the Cowboys. Maybe.
That's correct.
We just gave up Clinton Dix. They say he was trash, so we cut his ass. Yeah, pick up another corner that was better than him. So he free agent now.
How y'all think it's gonna go with Cam in New England? They gonna let him be himself?
Nah, he ain't even starting.
Nope.
And
And the moment they do let him be himself, they're gonna put him on the bench.
Man, I remember he do all the clownery and foolery in the games and all that. You know what I'm saying? You think he'll be still doing that?
nah.
Nope.
For real? Y'all think they cut?
Belichick not having that.
Go around.
Yeah.
Let's ask that question. Real, Jay, do y'all think they will cut?
They ain't gonna cut him. They're gonna throw his ass on the bench and put in that white boy.
The whiteboard already start.
Will it be any? Do y'all see them?
Yeah, they already got him sharing reps with Cam.
So you think? I'm thinking if he start wearing, you know what I'm saying, outfits and had the crop, had the cameras following him every way, doing all this crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You think they'd cut him?
They ain't gonna cut him. They're just gonna he a backup. He'll make him a
Yeah,
non-issue.
keep him on the bench. A bench warmer.
Belichick bench star players during the Super Bowl. That man don't care.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He don't care. It gotta be his way. If you don't do it his way, he don't fuck with you.
That's what I was thinking. You ain't get in there with that cootery stuff.
Yeah.
And you know what's so fucked up? He was the reason why he got ran. Belichick was the reason why Tom Brady left.
No, Brady left for his own reasons.
He left because he wanted to retire. Really?
Basically, that's what you do when you go to Tampa Bay. Nope.
But no. Here's the thing. They said something about a couple years ago. Belichick wanted a different quarterback. But how would you go about doing that and you win it? Like, why would you get a new quarterback?
Look at the difference between them two. Look what Cam got to work with. Now look what he got to work with. He got weapons all over the place. Cam ain't got nothing. Cam won't struggle with it first. They don't get somebody in there that can catch the ball. They still trying to get Element old ass to be the star. It ain't gonna work. So that's why Brady left them, because he ain't had time for his last 2 years to be struggling with some weak receivers.
Right. So what they did was they kept the receivers that they had.
Exactly.
Try to get Tom Brady to run with it. But see, Belichick wanted to get a new quarterback anyway. He's like, Tom pretty much had his time, and his time has run its course. So he need to get the fuck out of here if you don't want to keep working with what we got, basically.
So you think
they pretty much did that on purpose.
So you think Cam will get a clear shot, a clean this?
Nope.
Me.
Honestly, I don't think they can stand having a black quarterback up there.
I think he's on a short leash. It's the shortest one in the league. Like, I don't think he can do too much of nothing. He would not be that.
Right. Not saying that, they racist or anything like that.
You know?
But
not saying that. I'm saying that.
I'm not saying that, but looking like it is.
Color.
You know?
He really don't care about color though. He just care about winning. And it ain't just winning, it's winning his way. So if he don't win his way, he don't consider it winning. He wanted Brady to deal with bullshit, and Brady just got tired of it. I'm like, look.
Right.
If I'm at my peak or I'm still playing,
that's why I said Belichick. That's the reason. What you just said is the reason why I said Belichick pretty much ran him out.
Well, Brady wanted to still win. He knew if he stayed, he wasn't gonna win.
Yeah, because they keep throwing buckets of shit on him. That's why.
They ain't doing them bullshit receivers. They ain't got time. An Element be a star. Nobody got time for that. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah.
So Element can't even tie his damn shoes no more.
Before we leave the NFL, what y'all think about how it's gonna go with the kneeling down? Y'all think they're gonna be kneeling down in there?
I mean, sure at this point. I mean, pointless to do it now.
So you don't think nobody gonna be doing it?
Why would they? I mean, you passed that now. Now it's time for a different approach.
Young, if you first of all, if you black, and you ain't said you ain't playing by now. To me, if NFL is just all white people when it started off, that's how it should be. But it ain't my ideal thing. Like same thing with NBA. It shouldn't be nobody black playing. Like I was telling y'all before. Like right now, that's not what should be on anybody's mind right now. But NFL is like, I guess they thinking it's later in the year or something. I don't know. But for nobody in the NFL to be here to stand up and saying nothing, it's not good.
What you want him to say?
Because basically they're telling them to shut up and play ball.
Yeah.
No, I mean, what do you want them to say? They kneeled. They telling y'all how they felt. They did that. They got obstaculed, ridiculed, and all that shit. So now, what they gonna do? Will they let Kaepernick play? Nobody wants that out there now. He don't even want that. He had multiple chances to play. He just didn't want to conform and play. So obviously that ain't what he want to do. So where the gesture at? What can they do? Play every lift of voice and sing shit? Nobody want to hear that.
I mean, you can't really say they're oppressing. Or I mean, just because of Kaepernick. Because right after Kaepernick, you got 3 of the top best quarterbacks in the league. The highest paid now are black. So it ain't like they was doing some black thing with him. And they did the same kind of quarterback that he is.
No, they blackballed him.
All running quarterback. The same thing.
They blackballed him. I
don't know about that.
So you mean to tell me out of 64 quarterbacks, if we just doing the first string, second string,
okay,
just out of 64, first and second string, 32 teams, he ain't better than none of them. First of all, I seen some trash people out there, and we ain't talking about now. We talking about 3 years ago when he first did that shit. He wasn't better than none of them 3 years ago.
No, see, again, you can't do the second string because
you know what make it so bad? 3 years ago, Andrew Luck retired. He could have had a starting job with the Colts.
You can't do backups because he don't want to do. He don't want.
How you know that? He didn't even get an offer. It didn't even matter. They didn't even say backups. They didn't even say starters. They just said he didn't even get a chance to go around or nothing. But I think he knew. He knew when he did the kneel down, he wasn't gonna get no job off. He knew. But that's a mute point. I mean, he chose his fate, and I respect him for it. You know, he my man and all that, but what's gonna happen for him now? Nothing.
I mean, I don't give you none of that shit did, so that's what difference between me and Royale.
What?
I ain't agree with the dude shit.
Why not?
Like I was telling y'all.
How that disrespect? I mean, first of all, he did something. He brought light to something that many people didn't sweep under the rug.
No. Everybody knew about that shit.
Everybody knew about it.
He wasn't doing. He didn't do nothing. No.
You sure?
No. You can't
I'm gonna be honest.
So before he did what he did, was you talking about it? Was you talking about it before he did what he did?
Serious?
Yeah. Was you talking about it before he did what he
did?
did?
You didn't tell me. Nobody was talking about police brutality.
No athletes were talking about that. Not even LeBron James. LeBron James didn't even say nothing when that Trayvon Martin got shot up.
Ain't nobody say that when it happened, dog. When everybody did do things as much as they could. You know what I'm saying?
All right, yeah.
Why keep saying that? Every time you say anybody do that.
I'm be from Missouri. I'm from the Show Me State. Show me, dog. You talk good game. Show me where they did something, dog. I ain't nobody do nothing.
You said LeBron ain't do nothing. You said everybody ain't do nothing.
Nah, LeBron James. Oh yeah, no. The Miami Heat did do something. They wore the I Can't Breathe shirt. That's the only thing I remember them doing, and then had to talk about it. But even Obama didn't say nothing about it. So you know what the fuck?
See, I don't like defending all these people all the time when you do this stuff.
Yeah, you gotta defend them. Defend all of them. That's what I want you to do.
It makes me have to defend them because the facts be the facts, and you don't be telling the fact. You be saying your feelings. It makes me have to defend them because the facts are the facts. You feel me? It forced me into the defense mode because the facts are the facts. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that.
All right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's the same thing.
Don't get mad at me because your man, he had a good idea. He just his approach was wrong. He should have had more people with him. It was just him and Eric Reed. He needed the whole San Francisco team behind him, and he couldn't get that. If he had the whole team behind him, it would have worked better.
My point is, what are you saying?
He couldn't even get he couldn't get the team or the NFL behind him until after George Floyd. And even after George Floyd, he got one look at the Seahawks, and they only did that because they felt bad for him.
Another team he went perfect.
So he will come in and be what? Backup, right?
Yeah, it didn't matter. He could have started in Minnesota. He
They
could have
don't wanna do
started. He could have started in Chicago.
Never that.
Shit. Yeah, he could have before y'all drafted Trubisky. He was
Oh,
way better than that. And even when Trubisky got there, he's still better than Trubisky.
nah.
Yeah, y'all could have been to the Super Bowl if y'all had Kaepernick.
Nah. You tripping.
Especially with that defense y'all had. All y'all need him to do is to manage the game and
Nah.
throw the ball hard in the snow. Whatever, dog. You don't give that man no credit, dog. He
Nah,
went to
he-
Green
he
Bay. He
better.
went to Green Bay and beat them in the snow.
He's better for my Bears. My Bears be better with the move they made than that. Nah.
Nah, shit. Y'all passed over Mahomes. You gonna forever never let that one down.
Wait.
I was about to say that too.
That's
A
different.
couple people,
And Deshaun Watson.
Now that's different.
couple people passed up on Deshaun Watson and
Yeah,
Patrick
I
Mahomes.
watch everybody pass. But
But- The Bears traded up to get that sauce ass bum.
yeah, they did.
And y'all could have stayed where y'all was at and got
You know?
Mahomes.
Everybody should be fired for that bullshit.
Patrick Mahomes fell right in Kansas City lap. Boop,
No,
thank
Kansas
you.
City
Yeah.
traded up to get him.
Not only that, did he get? Yeah, not only that, they should have traded up to get a defensive player. Why do that? Why trade up to get a quarterback? You know what I'm saying? When you could have got him anyway.
Because the quarterback that y'all had before Mitch Trubisky sucked. And you know who I'm talking about.
That's not good.
And this dude had a job before Cap.
Wait.
I forgot who's y'all quarterback before Mitch Trubisky?
Who's our quarterback for?
Jay Cutler. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right. Jay Cutler. He gets a job before Kaepernick did. The only thing he was famous for was throwing interceptions. Right along with Jameis Winston. and Mariota.
All right. When I say motherfucking Cap wasn't good enough, is for my team, right? First of all, he was in his 30s. We didn't.
No, he
need that.
wasn't. When he first did it, he was 29.
I'm talking about as far as we can get him. When it was time for us to get him, when you said,
Yeah, even though he was 30, he was 31 or 30.
nigga, what do you mean?
Y'all
Like,
drafted
you
Trubisky in 2017.
Exactly.
All right,
That's 3 years
then.
ago.
3 years ago, Kaepernick was what, 30, 31?
Exactly. What are you talking about? We got the third pick in the draft.
And he had experience. And he had a lot of experience.
No, not for the Bears. No.
He did. That's what y'all needed.
No.
All
What are
right,
you
dog.
talking about? We had
That's
the
why.
third
That's why
pick.
y'all trash. That's why y'all trash, dog.
Now, if you tell me we should get him, then I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? That I agree with. But we need a quarterback for the future. Not no my man coming in that joint, breaking everybody in there with the cameras talking about some fucking kneeling down and shit. We ain't had time for that. What are you talking about? We restarting things up. What's wrong with you? You know? Take that shit somewhere else.
So what you telling me is you couldn't have signed him and drafted the quarterback and groomed him?
Nah, man. What do you think this is? Charity case over here?
What?
We
Kansas City did it.
it.
Mahomes sat a whole year behind Alex Smith and was
Yeah,
better
Mahomes-
for it. He sat a whole year behind Alex Smith and was way better for it.
First of all,
See,
Kaepernick, Kaepernick got benched for the white dude. Remember that? Do we remember that?
he was on this trash ass team.
Do we remember that? Yes or no? That's
He
before
got-
we let him go.
He got benched because they wanted to see what the white boy could do.
I don't want to hear all that.
That's
Got
the real
benched
reason why
because
he
he
got
was
benched.
not lighting it up. If he was lighting up, do you think he was gonna take him out and sit him down?
So I'm gonna give you nothing and you gonna make lemonade.
No.
I ain't even give you lemon. I'm gonna give you nothing.
What the white
And you
dude
gonna
do?
make lemonade.
When they go somewhere with the white dude?
Nah, that's they
What you
lost
talking
it.
about?
They ended up putting Kaepernick back in before the end of the season.
No, they let him go.
They put him back in, then they let him go. He
He
played
got
the
hurt.
last few games.
Alex got his arm twisted or some shit. What's wrong with you?
But
It ain't like you
the
fighting
point
about-
is,
My
you
point
glossing
is-
over the whole
No,
fact that you
The
glossing
point
over the whole
is-
fact that you telling me he wasn't good enough to be out of 64
No.
players. He
His
wasn't good
last
enough to
year-
be on the team.
His last year he was some trash. That's why he put the white boy in it. You think we're gonna pick him up for that? Just because he was kneeling down? Come on, yeah.
Oh man, so
What do
he
you
trash
mean?
now. So he
Yeah,
went
the
from So he went from Super Bowl, NFC championship game to having one bad year to
Yeah,
now out the
hey.
league.
That's what happens in this league, dog. And we had the third pick. What we gonna worry about him for?
Cam did
No,
the same thing. He
Who?
went from Super Bowl. Cam. He went from Super Bowl straight down to out, straight out, and then back in.
Hey!
He went to the Super Bowl. They did a couple years with the Panthers. They got him. The Panthers released him. Then about 6 months, about 5-6 months later, Pats pick him up. But then he had teams, certain teams that needed quarterback, but they was getting Ryan Fitzpatrick, or Jay Cutler.
Well,
Jay Cutler was trash.
Jay, to be honest with you, he had 2 back-to-back injuries that he never healed from.
Oh, we're not doing that.
No. He had 2 injuries he didn't heal for and still tried to play.
Jay.
He had a shoulder injury, which is hard to deal from.
We're not doing that.
And I'm telling you the truth. This facts right now. You and your feelings
But
right
yeah,
now.
that's. But
He
yeah,
had two big
he did
injuries.
have some injuries. He did have some
Yeah, and then that
injuries.
was it. And then they didn't give him no talent around him.
We're not doing that.
All right, dog. I'm just telling you why they let him go, dog.
The facts were he got pitched for the white boy. Then my facts. Everything else is your feelings now. You know what I'm saying?
So you telling me Cam Newton wasn't good until them injuries happened?
Cam Newton.
That's what we talking about, Cam Newton, right?
They was talking about Newton.
Yeah, what's Rap talking about, man? Me and Jay talking about Cam Newton.
How the hell you talking about Cam Newton?
That we were just talking about. He said they did the same thing to Cam.
He had shoulder injuries.
I'm telling you
Yeah,
why
like a
Cam Newton got cut from Carolina. He had all those soldiers. He had soldier injury he never healed from. And they was using him like a running back. Now, Kaepernick issue is already done. I told
What
you.
does that mean?
That mean they blackballed that man. You can't tell me he wasn't better than 64 people in the NFL, dog.
You said 64.
Because I'm only going first and second. I ain't even go third strings. Because some team don't carry 3
You
quarterbacks.
think this nigga gonna play second string?
Yeah, he don't care. He would have played it.
What the fuck? This nigga wasn't gonna play no second string.
How you know? He didn't even get an offer. That's my whole point. You don't even know because he didn't even get an offer. And that's my point right there. That alone tells me they didn't like what he did and they was punishing him for it.
So let me ask you think he was benched because he kneeled down?
You missed my
honest.
point. I told you.
And they still not giving them
They
no
were
offer.
in a rebuild year. He knew that. That's why he opted out. He had a whole nother year on his contract.
Who? Long as I want to be clear that.
No, you're not listening. See, I'm trying to tell you. He had a whole nother year with San Francisco. They were rebuilding. He
Okay,
didn't
cool.
want to.
Okay.
He
All right.
opted out.
All right.
But I'm telling you, that year, they wanted to see what the backup quarterback was worth, so they go before they went to look for another quarterback. They benched him.
Yeah, exactly. If he was lighting
But
it
they
up,
ain't had nobody on that. That team was trash.
if he
That
was
team was
lighting it up,
horrible, dog.
he got benched.
It
That's my point.
was some games they couldn't even win a game.
They
They
don't
couldn't
remember
buy a
that.
win.
It was terrible.
Yeah, what you gonna do when you got nothing out there, dog?
That's them excuses though.
Tell me a quarterback who can win when they ain't got nothing out there.
Brady just went 11-5 last year, and the year before that, and the year
Who?
before that, trash.
Who?
Brady.
He ain't go 11-5 by himself.
Here we go. You just asked me for a quarterback. I gave you one.
Man, he ain't do that shit by himself, nigga. He had a head coach. Who would he Kaepernick have? Tom Sula. Who the fuck is that?
Huh?
He had Tom Sula as his coach. Who the fuck is that?
That don't have nothing to do with it, man.
It does. That had a lot to do with it. Hold on, that had a lot to do with it. That man was trash, man.
Yeah, that coach didn't know what the hell he was
Hey, he
doing.
didn't know what he was doing, man. Come on, man. Stop
And
that
then
shit.
they had Chip Kelly.
Yeah, Chip Kelly, yeah.
And
You
the only
trying to
thing
make
he
it
was
seem
doing,
like that man,
the only thing he was doing was running them motherfuckers
Chip
tired.
Kelly was terrible. He was terrible.
And then he did that, pulled that shit in Philly.
Damn, dog, you sound like just like them crackers in the NFL, man. Oh,
Hey,
Kaepernick was bad.
But before we leave that topic right there,
Kaepernick was bad.
nah, dog, it's like you lost your memory. It's a reason why he was benched, and you admitted it. It wasn't because he was kneeling, because he was some slop. It was that simple. So he never got a chance to show us that he wasn't slop no more. When he show us that?
So all those years beforehand don't matter. It's just that one.
That was your
So 5 games he was slop. Gonna
Exactly.
add up to for 4 years before that.
The
Then,
last
right?
season he was flop, right? We haven't seen him not be slopped since then. So what do you want to do?
Hey, because they won't let him play again. How you gonna prove yourself if you can't play again? Hey, and that don't sound right. How that make sense? Because I know a lot of slop quarterback, Kirk Cousins. Slop. They gave that man more money.
Now, see, y'all keep calling all these people slop, but they better than y'all think they are,
No,
man.
Ryan Fitzpatrick, slop, still getting opportunities.
Then that's slop.
Every quarterback in Buffalo up until last year, slop. They gave that man opportunities.
Oh, they drafted again.
I know they had what was the black boy, Cardell Jones? Come on, man, stop this shit, man. You can't believe half the shit you saying, man.
They drafted a black quarterback.
Eli Manning, slop.
And then he wound up over at the Chargers. That's another team that could have used his service. The Chargers.
And put
The Chargers ain't got nobody.
Come on, we're not making no sense right now.
Eli Manning was garbage, dog.
Huh?
The last 4 or 5 years, Eli Manning was horrible.
I said
he still kept his job.
Year and a half, maybe 2. Yeah.
No.
And that's because
last 4 years, dog.
And that's because it was because his name Manning. Only because his name Manning.
Let's not do that. We can't. I can't let y'all do that. I don't like these players.
Hey, Colt McCoy, garbage. He got a job. They brought the nigga back from Joshua Jackson from way back then. He came from the Redskins and he's garbage. And then all these people over Kaepernick though, right?
Youngin.
No. You the problem right there. You defending that bullshit they did. That's not good, dog.
I just want you to tell me you admitted he was a flop. So that's it. That's my point. You can't be picking people up that slop.
Hey, look. If you're on a bad team, then you some slop. That team was bad.
Better than this person, better than that person? No.
He is. Individually, he better than them people.
He better than these people. He didn't. So I don't know where you get that from.
Hey, you sound like my man, the fat nigga, Whitlock.
You gotta go by facts, man.
Nah, dog. I don't want to hear that shit, man.
Then you're all basic.
My whole point is, a lot of quarterbacks had bad career, one bad season.
We can't do that.
But nah, you're not saying that if you have a bad season, you don't get a call back. That shit don't work like that. You did say that. You said that. You said because he was slop that he ain't getting another call back.
You gotta remember that what the situation was. He was slop.
So he wasn't.
Act like he wasn't.
He was on a bad team trying to be good, dog.
We understand all those excuses. We get that. But he was a flop. You can't forget that. You know what I'm saying?
But you
call what you want to call.
But you know what he remind me how he played a little bit, just a little bit. He remind me of Tim Tebow.
Another nigga got a million opportunities and was garbage.
He was trash.
Cutler, garbage. Got a lot of chances.
Trash.
Come on, man. Stop that shit, man.
Trash. I don't know what he was doing.
I don't hear that, man. You just a hater, man. Let's say you don't like Kaepernick. That's all you gotta say. That's your feelings right there, dog. That's okay.
Take people out and stick Kaepernick in. It doesn't make no sense. That's not reality.
Brock Osweiler.
Like, what are you talking about?
God damn, I forgot about him. He stole all that money.
Who?
Brock Osweiler. Hey, he was some garbage. I think he went and traded to Houston.
And then he disappeared after that.
Damn, he made all that good money off damn.
No, he went to Houston. He went to Broncos first.
Yeah, they paid him.
Then he went to Houston.
Obviously, we got a fucking Kaepernick lover here.
Nope. I'm in the right of justice, dog. I've always served justice. Justice is justice. Justice is justice, dog.
No, man. You can't put your feelings in this shit. Whoever this is, whatever's clever. Enough, yeah. All right? We get it. You love Kaepernick. But 16th ranked quarterback?
He was, though. He was better than that, dog.
What the fuck are you telling me when you put that up? You're making my point. You know what I'm saying? The bottom of the fucking league, but you want him to be picked up and be started.
So 16th is the bottom?
It's only 30-something fucking 32 teams.
All right, then. So what's half of 32?
16? The fuck?
All right, then. And then you're not even adding the backups and the reserves.
Fuck that. 16? And you want to put that shit up? Really?
Oh, man. So my man was one pass away from the Super Bowl win. Another pass away from going back to the Super Bowl.
No, you keep skipping that last year. Why you keep doing that?
Because that's 1 year out of the 7 he played before that. So you going down a man for having one bad motherfucking year,
That's not my
and he
point.
had all them other good years.
No,
What-
no. My point is, you don't pick up nobody over their good years. It's what you doing these last 2 years. What you
Bro,
talking?
that's the only time. Oh my god, dog.
He wasn't doing nothing, right or wrong. You already admitted that.
He was doing something. He was on that horrible team. They won what 3-13 that year.
You tell me what the team was. Every
Oh,
time.
that team was garbage. Name somebody on the team other than Kaepernick and Eric Reed. That's the only two people I remember from that team. Was Eric Reed and Kaepernick. You know why? Because they took knees. I don't remember nobody else on that team. Name somebody. Don't Google it. Name somebody else on that team.
None of that matters.
It does matter. That's the whole point.
You said that's the whole point.
That's the whole point right there,
It
dog.
doesn't matter, man.
Hey, I love football, and I can't remember another third person on that team.
Again, you make my point,
The
jackass.
team was
When
horrible.
you say 16th is average, that's my point. You want an average quarterback to be starting all over the league. You're not making no fucking sense. I don't give a fuck if Kaepernick was Jesus.
All right, so what's
Check
Ryan
this
Fitzpatrick
out.
then?
He's some shit.
So
That's
what's
what
Ryan?
Check this
So
out.
Ryan Fitzpatrick is above average. So you're telling me Ryan Fitzpatrick is above average?
Young,
Ryan
he's-
Fitzpatrick put butts in
So is
seats.
Ryan Fitzpatrick above average?
That nigga probably rank higher than 16th that year for sure.
This nigga
No.
is always on the starting lineup of a team. So you mean
No,
Ryan
he is
Fitzpatrick?
not. He is not above average. Only
Thank
thing
you.
about
Thank you, Jay.
the only
Thank
thing
you.
about Fitzpatrick is he put butts in seats. That's it. He has a little thing, aura called
Yeah,
Fitzmagic. He
But if you
he,
don't-
he has he makes ticky sales.
No, Fitzpatrick,
Yeah, surprisingly, yeah, he does. He makes
No.
ticky sales.
he know how to quarterback.
Man, watch your mouth, man.
That's the big difference, dog.
Man, watch your mouth, dog.
Y'all might not like him, but he's a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He's not a quarterback.
So Fitzpatrick is better than Colin Kaepernick.
Hell no.
So how is Fitzpatrick getting a job
Well,
every
Fitzpatrick
fucking
is
year?
better. He's been better since then. Since the last 2 years in his he's been in
Man,
the
stop
league.
that shit, man.
Fitzpatrick been better than him this year.
You know how long Fitzpatrick has been in the league?
It doesn't matter. He's been better than him since Kaepernick.
Nah, man, he was on some Rams teams that was horrible, dog.
Well, that was a long time before the name.
Oh, see,
16
okay. So now he get a free
16
pass. Though.
years.
So he get a pass for being on them horrible ass Rams teams. When Kurt Warner left and Fitzpatrick was there. He was on them teams. He was on them teams right there. He was on them teams right there.
Yeah, I'm tripping, Slim.
Nah, you tripping, dog. You a Kaepernick hater. That's all.
Again, you want Kaepernick to come in with any offense, any coach, and do what? And a 16th ranked quarterback and be a Magic Man? Y'all tripping. I'm using your stats, fool.
Hey, that 16 was the last year he played.
I don't give a fuck. You can't.
What about the years before that when he had that high?
Okay, all right, let's be realistic. Let's take Kaepernick's name off. What the 16th ranked fucking quarterback last year gonna demand to any fucking body next year?
I don't know, Jay. That was Dak Prescott. So you tell him what's up.
What are you gonna demand?
He demanded how much Dak
He
Prescott
want
want?
the highest paid. He want to be the highest paid quarterback?
Yeah, that's what's
Dak-
up.
Really?
Yeah, Dak wanted to be the second highest. He did not want 36 million. He wanted more like 50
A
something million a year.
That's what's up.
But
The
Jerry
16th ranked
Jones,
quarterback.
nah, he wanted 16th. Well, he was 16th ranked. No,
Yeah,
Was
last
he
year he
16th?
was. Yeah. Check that shit, dog. I'm telling you, your
But-
man was garbage last year.
Y'all niggas right now.
but he was ranked number one in yardage,
Put
passing
your
yardage.
food over with your mind think, first of all. It has nothing to do with football. And that's what y'all mixing this shit up. Your feelings and facts are two different fucking things. That's
Hey,
the problem.
facts is your man was blackballed.
You said the facts, dog, when you said, okay, this clown, whoever the fuck this is, put the facts up, 16th ranked. You put the facts up when you said, okay, he was some flop back there. This team was some shit. Okay, boom. You admitted it. He admitted it. But y'all want him to be the highest paid quarterback, starting somewhere, and he's below average. Why? Let's take his name off. Those the facts. Then you put your feelings in. Then you go on with your feelings, talking about, oh, now, he supposed to be here, and there. Then your feelings now.
So
You
you saying your man wasn't blackballed then, right? I need to hear a yes or no.
I'm not feeling that, yeah.
No.
feeling
We don't care what you feeling right now. We want to know facts right now. So
Ain't
facts,
nobody
was he blackballed by the NFL?
Let me
Yes
ask
or no?
you, Let me ask you, Rail.
No. Don't answer the motherfucking question.
anybody
Was
else-
he blackballed?
Let me ask you.
Was he blackballed?
Is anybody there kneel down?
Oh my god.
Is they still playing in the NFL?
What are you talking about, dog?
That's the question. Is anybody
What?
kneel down still playing?
Nah, they all gone.
Yeah.
Nah,
That's
they
the
gone.
problem.
Eric Reed ain't playing no more. He ain't got no
You
team.
tell me nobody in the league kneel down that's still playing. That's
No,
what you trying to tell me?
nah, ain't nobody.
Huh?
Who kneeled down and still playing?
What you trying to tell me? Nobody in the league kneel down is still in the league.
Oh yeah, when they did that bullshit with Jerry Jones got on one knee before the protest.
Anybody that kneel down, even with Kaepernick on his team. You mean tell me none of them still in the league now? All right. So you're not making no fucking sense. That's my point. Yeah. And people still living down there. It's still in the league.
hey, you tripping?
Living down still to this day. It's still in the league.
Okay,
What are you
yeah,
talking about?
yeah, okay. They openly admitted they blackballed that man. You can't even answer that. That's all good.
I just
I
said
get
I
it.
don't believe this shit. What part you ain't getting?
Nah, you don't believe they blackballed him?
What part you ain't getting? I just list the whole reason why not.
Okay,
It ain't making no sense.
all right.
Then the top three highest paid quarterbacks are what? Black.
Hey Jay, was Kaepernick blackballed, Jay?
Yep, he was.
Thank you. That's all I need to know. Whatever rabbit is on, it's on him, dog. But you know,
Yeah, you still ain't
Because
answering my question.
the reason being is because the
Question.
reason being because the owners were scared of Trump when he said, "Get them
We ain't
sons
talking
of."
about Trump. We ain't talking about owners. None of that. Y'all telling me there's nobody left in this fucking league that kneeled down. They all blackball, right? There's nobody in the league that
That's
kneeled
because
down.
they stopped doing it.
Oh,
thank you.
anybody in the league still kneeling down? That was just, ain't nobody kneeling down no more. That was
Cut
telling
the
me.
head all. Hey, they went for the head of the project, not the rest.
See,
of
nah,
it.
you ain't making no sense. See, you got excuses. You
You
tell
don't
me
wanna believe the
blackball,
truth.
but still
Okay.
tons of
Good
people in the league.
I'm
Still-
trying to get. Why you trying to defend some people that you know did wrong?
None of that. See, you feeling it.
They ain't
I'm
no my
being-
feelings. That's facts. They blackballed this man. They
you
came out and said they blackballed this man.
Are them in your feelings?
No, that's the facts. They blackballed this man.
So you can't name. You tell me there's nobody else in the league that kneeled down. That's what you saying.
I ain't going. They went after him, not to everybody else in the league.
So if you blackball one, why you stop there?
Because if you do the whole league, then who you gonna have playing for you?
Huh?
If they do everybody that knelt down, who you gonna play for you?
I need you to make up your mind. Was he blackball or was he the average fucking quarterback? Make your mind up. Where he's gonna go being the average? Make your mind up. Was he blackball or was he average? Make your
He's
mind up.
blackballed, man. You
Was
know
the
it,
last
man.
2 years was some flop or was he fucking blackball? Make your mind up. Now you already remember his last 2 years was a slop. Was last year for sure.
Yes, last year he was alright, but he
Make
ain't
your
had
mind up.
nobody.
He's blackballed though, right?
He was though.
Flop. He's an average quarterback, but he's blackballed. You got people still in the league that kneel down, that's playing today. Those are the facts, though. Once you start slipping your feelings in, then ain't nothing I can do with that. You know what I'm saying?
My feelings. What my feelings got to do with this?
Everything I just gave you was facts.
Facts that you believe that he wasn't blackballed.
I gave
That's
you
what
just
you
facts,
telling us.
right?
All right,
That's all I'm saying.
nah, but you ain't answered the question either. We all need to know.
How many times you need me to say that?
Yeah, all right. I just need to know. I just need to know your stance. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a race trader right now, dog.
Y'all, I'm not one of you niggas to be sucking everybody's dick just because.
Nah. You know, you're a passive nigga.
That's why.
A man stood up for something. You ain't standing for shit,
What the
but
fuck
he a
was he
trader
saying?
though.
Tell
You know
me
what I'm
what you think.
Yeah, he did a lot. He went to Africa and delivered supplies and shit. You ain't helping with that.
Stop with that shit.
He did do that. That's facts right there.
Stop with that shit, dog.
Why start with that? He took his own money. He took his own money now and went over there and did something.
None of that gonna have anything to do with niggas getting shot in the street.
Oh, okay.
That's what the problem was. Remember that? What the fuck you over
Yeah.
Africa feed people? What the fuck?
He brought the spotlight to it. Something that you ain't do either.
That's dumb.
You know, it sounds like you a hater for no reason, dog.
I gave you the reasons why things we need to be doing to change that. That shit he did ain't it. I already been over that. Fuck that.
That's fucked up, dog. I ain't know
I
you had
know
that. I ain't know you had the type of hate for Kaepernick.
I'm
though.
not one of these clowns like running around anybody. Fuck that. Like Al Sharpton, that's my nigga. Fuck that. Y'all don't like him, them real niggas. Niggas litter down, want $1 million job. Y'all want him to get $1 million job and all that bullshit? Fuck him. Fuck out of here.
But you'll give money to the shop then who won't do nothing but give it to the hoes.
Fuck that.
Ho, so you give your money to Reverend Al Sharpton and he don't do nothing but give his money to the
Yeah.
hoes.
Real ass nigga. Real ass nigga right there.
A pimp named Slipback.
Fuck what you heard. That's a real ass nigga though.
No, he ain't. He ain't
Fuck
really
you
no, he ain't real. That nigga just run game. You like the one of them niggas like to be game
run
to be ran
game?
on him.
Al Sharpton, see that's the problem right there.
Yo, he run big game. Hey, he run the best game I've ever heard, dog.
Ass nigga because he's kneeled down. But this nigga has put his life on the line all these years. He's a clown.
Yeah, he put his life on the line for shit. What the fuck gonna want to kill Al Sharpton? No, Al Sharpton ain't nothing, man.
You know
He ain't nothing but another slick talking motherfucker. That's it.
You know what I'm saying? That's the dumb shit. That's where we disconnect. This fool right here, you follow behind like he a Jesus. He ain't done a fucking thing.
No, don't say that.
You.
I said he did. I said he did a lot of good stuff. You talking other shit. You just making up shit. You talking making
real
shit now, dog.
What you talking about? But Al Sharpton slick back, like really?
Oh, that nigga pimp named Slipback.
Millionaire. There was some slots last year.
Hey, that nigga was a pimp named Slipback. Hey, I respect this game because you know Al Sharpton got that real game.
You know, real shit.
Now he got that OG, that pimp game from back in the day, dog.
You know,
call that nigga Goldie or something, dog. You know.
A Goldie boy.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking. You know what I'm saying? You don't know about that.
Yeah, that's your man right there, Al Sharpton.
Yeah, nigga, real nigga.
Nah, he ain't no real nigga.
Fuck wrong with you?
That nigga run game on you.
See what I'm saying?
He been running the game that's been ran.
You found that.
He was wrong with a lot of black leaders now. That same old preach game on you.
What?
But that's a story for another day, dog.
Bro, I keep telling you, this is a podcast, nigga.
Story for another day, dog.
This is the third perspective, nigga. We don't sit there and say this is another day for another day, nigga. This is the day.
Nah, ain't no.
The day for when you bring it up. That's that.
But yeah, stop hating on Kaepernick, man. If you ain't got nothing good, hey, look. Like you tell us, if you ain't gonna help the cause, then shut the fuck up about the cause, and you hurting the cause. You hurting the cause right now.
I'll stop having the cause, nigga. Fuck that dumb shit. You talking here, slick back. Fuck out of here. Make up your mind, nigga. Don't put me on blast for some bullshit ass nigga. But the real nigga, he's slick back.
Hey, I don't know why you keep calling Sharpton a real ass name.
Yeah, nigga. Fuck wrong with you. The facts back that up, nigga. Fuck wrong with you. Just like the stats back up, he was a slot the last 2 years he was in the NFL, nigga.
1 year, dog.
That's what that back up.
Do your research before you talk, dog.
Man, I was right? His last year was shit.
No, he wasn't. Last year, even at his worst, he was 16th ranked.
The team and all 16th ranked is not good, nigga. We talking about
for a bad team, yes it is. Hey, for a bad team, yeah it is.
You can't demand nothing being 16th ranked. Fuck wrong.
Yeah, you can. That's the motherfucking lie. You can't tell me he ain't at least get a call back. They say come in and practice and none of that.
They called him in.
No, they didn't. Stop lying. You lying from when the motherfucking hey man, you
put the Kente shirt on. And take a look at him. He put a Kente shirt on. You know what I'm saying, Doc?
Hey man, you're an NFL owner, dog. That's what's up, though.
Faking this shit.
All right, dog. You a hater, dog. I just need to know. That's all good.
Nigga, football ain't got nothing to do with real shit, nigga. That's my point to you. Al Sharpton and them, that's real street shit. That's real getting your shit together, nigga. Black issue. This shit y'all talking about with this Kaepernick bullshit, none of that, that's some slop. I ain't doing shit with that.
You small-minded, you know?
Ain't real, nigga. Fuck wrong. That's
it's like the NBA. You know how they, took 2 days off, then they came back and played again? I wouldn't have came back. I've been like Kyrie Irving.
Exactly.
Like Kyrie Irving is sitting right now. Kaepernick is sitting right now. He can't get a job nowhere. So it's like he can't get a job nowhere. So,
that real ass nigga there. Now if he's pop up playing then, like Howard did.
Howard, he a goofy.
He did. What you say, Jake, about the motherfucking NBA player? He did.
Howard is a goof troop.
You know?
A goofy ass nigga.
Wednesday, check us out in the pit. Retired officer, Long Hunter interview. You know what I'm saying, Doc? Touch bases on our cultural issues, police brutality, the whole nine. We'll get it straight from a retired police officer. You know what I'm saying? Retired police officer, dope dealer. You know what I'm saying? 9 to 5ers on this podcast. You know what I'm saying, Doc? So I naturally don't like police. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
It's
I
automatic.
you love the feds, dog.
I naturally don't like police. It's a natural thing. You know what I'm saying? Natural bad boys, good boys, Cowboys and Indians for us and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
heard different.
I don't know what I'm doing this time. You know? Cowboys and Indians with us.
Nah, ain't no Cowboys and Indians, dog.
You know?
You like them niggas, dog. I ain't know you was a Fed lover, dog.
You know what I'm saying? Now I like the Fed. Niggas chasing me around the block, but I like them.
Yeah.
Fuck wrong with you?
Cause you kept doing the same shit you was doing, so you wanted to chase you.
Hey, buffoonery.
Nah, you like them because you kept doing with that shit, so they keep chasing you around the block, right?
I was a dope dealer, nigga. I love what I was doing.
All right then, so you knew they was gonna chase you,
You
right?
know what I'm saying?
So
I
if you
know
knew they
I-
were gonna chase you, there you go. Own
We
that
never
shit,
like
cuz.
police.
Yeah, you love
So
them.
Long Hunter interview in the pit Wednesday. Third perspective. You know what I'm saying, dog? Ready for that date? Go back in time. You know? When rap was rap
And crack was crack.
at the same time. You know? Trying to say area. You really don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? They play the game and shit. They play the game while running from these fools. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Nah, that.
No, dog, while I'm running from these clowns, he was in there playing the game.
Nah, I was outside riding my BMX bike.
You know
Dog.
what I'm saying? You ain't playing the game, Jay.
Nah, we ain't had a game yet.
While we was going combat, Cowboys Indians with the feds, he was there playing the game. Chilling. Eat pistachio. You know what I'm saying? And Cheerio. You know? Back in these
Now,
days.
however, I did that on Saturday morning when the cartoon came on,
You know?
watching He-Man, G.I. Joe and shit.
That was my shit, he man.
He man, yeah, you look like it.
Nothing about no he. Nothing about no he man. I had all the motherfuckers. He man, what's the nigga that was on his joint with him with the joint his face? Damn. He man joint. What's the broad too I had with them? Y'all don't know about no he man, dog. That was for y'all time. You know? That's for real time too.
Nah. I had all He-Man toys, dog.
For real?
Yeah.
Skeletor.
Yeah, Skeletor. Blue joint. You don't know about no Skeletor, man. Y'all don't know about that shit.
Monsters of the Universe.
Real trying to like know about that shit. You know? This week on rap is rap. When rap was rap. Every week we go back, you know what I'm saying? We look at old rappers back in the day, interviews, you know what I'm saying? Freestyles. Just get a feel on what was going on in the culture at the time, you know what I'm saying, dog? So, this week, we're gonna take a look at Shine. First, I want to hear what y'all think about Shine. Real? You know what
He was
Shine?
stupid.
Oh, you talking about nigga got locked up? I ain't seen him since then.
Yeah, the stupid nigga that took the fall for Diddy.
Oh. I ain't hear nothing before he got locked up. I ain't hear too much about him, so.
For real?
Yeah, after Biggie died, I don't even fuck with Bad Boy. I don't remember listening to anything on Bad Boy label. Yeah, I ain't nothing. I ain't listening to locks like that.
Oh, nah.
Lil
I
Kim
ain't fuck
shit
with
was iffy. I heard somebody playing it. But outside of that, I ain't fuck with Puffy like that.
Yeah, locked this some shit.
Now, the show used to be good, Making the Band. But that was it.
I think I watched a few
Making the
episodes
Band?
of that.
Making the Band. You
Shine
don't remember that? Huh?
wasn't on Making the Band, was it?
Nah, we
No,
talking about the
no.
shit
It was
Diddy.
Diddy
Oh,
shit.
Diddy. That
He
was
did it
some trash.
like 3 times though.
Yeah, that's some trash.
The show was good, but the groups he was developing was trash. was trash as a
Hell yeah.
motherfucker.
I remember, yeah, I ain't never tell that story either. Too. I went to like a motherfucking joint where you take all your CDs at, right? And my man was in that joint from New Orleans. What's his name? He was in the basement
Ness?
with his
Not Ness.
from New Orleans. He was a bandana on his head.
Oh, Chopper.
Chopper.
Who?
Chopper.
Yeah. He was in that joint. It was a joint in Virginia, right? We take your CDs out there. We went out that joint with our CDs and shit, right? So he was in the joint. Me, him. It was like a rack of motherfuckers in that joint. This is what I was telling y'all about when you take your CDs to certain label companies. They all sitting around the table and shit. So we was in that joint with our CDs and shit, and all of us in one group. And at the end, we was all got picked in the group and shit. It was like the last 5 of us. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling y'all about certain record labels we was working with and shit. That's when I found out the next couple of weeks they was on that Bad Boy joint. That shit was, I looked at that joint. Ain't no way in the hell you would got me on that joint going to get no pie and all that bullshit.
Oh yeah, when they was walking they was walking about 16 miles
Yeah,
to
that
go
when
get some goddamn cheesecake.
yeah. Cheesecake, that's what that shit was. Yeah. You don't give me like that, bro.
I think they was walking from Brooklyn to some goddamn. All I know it was about 10 miles.
Yeah. That's where I thought I was gonna be a rapper. You know what I'm saying, dog? I transitioned. You know what I'm saying? Transition from the streets, you try to figure another way to start rapping. I was doing open mic, all that shit around the city and shit. You know what I'm saying?
And that's your best bet. You fucking with
That's
Diddy.
why I started working at Smithfield. Once I started working at Smithfield got me out of everything. It just changed where I had steady income and shit. Just made me get out the street. Really. It hurt that and having my daughter and shit coupled together made me just say, that's it. I can't go back out there. You know what I'm saying, dog? But this Shine, y'all know you probably don't remember him, Jay. I mean, Real. But then they used to flow though. This Shine on the bass.
Keep it gangsta. Where them cowards at? We gon' handle this beat. Turn your mic off, shorty. See me in the streets. Screw peace till I'm resting in the dried up flesh is finished. I don't know how to chill till I'm in the mall. You know me, I don't need no introduction in this. Big gun, big tip, $500,000 on the wrist. Sitting in my Continental, thinking about potential connects. I live it all, just pencil the best parts of the life of this quintessential hustler. When I pull a slide back, them cows be hoping they faces don't get left open. You understand? Shirt soaking, brain smoking up in the ocean floating. Shine, pole, dough, stack, y'all, rap, cats is trash. I don't give a how much record you sold trying to be me. Keep it real, you dying to be me. You all know how I feel, don't you? To have a murder charge, tote guns at American Music Awards, and live life against stars, screaming school the world. Gangster without a cause, Mac 10s and fake friends, lawyers litigating homicide. 25 is what I'm facing, but I'm still trail, holding, rolling, gully till I'm frozen, closing the box with embalming fluid, veins pumping ice. First and 15, keep that cane pumping right, hard white, cold cash, old fast, roll fast through the city so fast, no ass, straight head. I'm running from the feds. Screw comma rap, Sam G and Connor. All I got in this world is my fifth and honor. Gangster mannerism, lyrical vandalism. Cowards be burning up in the gums until them hammers hit them. We need help. But until then, I'ma take that Mac off the shelf and hold these streets hostage. Blowing smoke out my nostrils. Every breath is a step to an untimely death.
Alright. Whoa, Rap City the basement. Check me out now. Hey, big T.I. Put the freestyle down every day. Parlay and play with your girl like a cat. When I put it in the back, recline. Off the top with the freestyle rhyme. Now, I'm cutting through MCs like a sword. Beat parlayed and played by my cousin B-Lord. It's going down. A lot of cats talk smack, but won't smack me though. What's up to Jack Hero? Putting it down outside the studio. Tigger with the flow. Hot? Yes, indeed. Believe that. All off the top with that.
No. Oh, come back.
Sick things, sick rings, this is sickening. Sick chain, sick aim, quick bang, quick flame. Bail money, lawyers acting funny when I come through. Hit them with a bundle, on the humble. Seen Boy George with a rose, said I want one too. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Regret it if it's there to be gotten. Till I'm dry and rotten, I'm rocking sideways. Paul, crime pays. I need it, I get it, I got it, I chop it, I double the profit and double the pockets. I'm living to die. Y'all talk fly till I walk by. Some. Hey yo, y'all forgot something. I'm not frontin'. This ain't rap music. This ain't that. You play around and have you sleeping with a saint's at. Sincerely yours, Shine Poe. Girl, get your bags and hit the door. Aight?
All right. What y'all think about?
That was one of the better ones.
Yeah, that's one of the best ones. Tigger 2. He entertained on that one.
What you getting, Rare?
B+.
And we're gonna change this up a little bit. When we say instead of saying B+, A+, we're gonna say mics, right? So B, that's 3 mics. A,
So
4 mics.
Okay.
All right.
3
You got
mics.
Jay?
3.5 mics.
Uh-oh. So, okay, 3.5 mic.
Yeah, 3.5 mics.
What about we always say my man, we gotta go ask about him too though. He was dead. What about
Big Tigger.
yeah.
3. Yeah, I'm being nice. Yeah, 3 mics.
So both of them get 3.
No, Shine's was a lot better than his. Tigger shit was 2.5 mics. 2.5 mics.
Tigger.
Yeah, he get
2 mics to
2.5.
Tigger.
2.5 mics. You know, C+ shit. Shine outshined him. So
Jay.
It's one of the better Tigger ones though. Cause
I've heard him do
Tigger
better,
usually be up there, he be clowning and try to be up there just to pass the time for the rapper to think about what he gonna say before he come up. It's like that in this case, but he actually got something to say. Ain't like Joe and Ho and Blow, Joe and Gold out the door and no stupid shit like that. He ain't doing that. Not this time. But usually that's what his thing. Shine, he was one of the better rappers in Bad Boy outside of Biggie Smalls. So I just mad that he took the fall and fell all the way down like that from for Diddy and shit up in the club, that club shit.
Took the fall for this.
He definitely took the fall for it. He had to be somebody's sacrifice.
Hey, did he ever get out?
Yeah, he out.
Oh, okay.
He been out for like 4 years now. For like more than that.
Huh?
Yeah.
They been out for like 6 years.
That's what happened with Video Rhymes.
I mean,
I know he came out with a track with Lil Wayne. No, he been out longer than that. Cause he was on the track with Lil Wayne. I think it was Carter 4. Carter 4 came out when? 2012?
I think that was Carter 4. 13?
Yeah, around 13.
Yeah.
I got that CD too.
I bet you do.
I thought it was gonna be one of the better Carters. It was alright. It wasn't like the Carter 1 or the Carter 2. Those are the best Carters. I mean, it's one of his best works.
But Sean,
Shine, he gonna get 3.5 mics.
Yeah, y'all both the same, man.
I mean, it is what it is, dog.
Yeah, I give him 3 mics too. I don't
I
give him
found
3.5.
this joke right in the closet too.
Who's that right there? Carter.
Carter 4. He on there. He on the 15th track with Bun B, Nas, and Busta Rhymes.
Oh, John used to be nice though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I
I
give him
just
3.
wish he ain't throw his life away like that.
I like where he came back in, but it was a little sloppy at the end. I don't know what's going on. I know my man Chicken fucked up at the end. He had nothing at the end. My man came back in. So when he came back in, that jumped boosted him back up to B for me. His flow was too what's the name for me? I don't like when motherfuckers just stay one way like that. It throw me off. That's the only thing about the joint. But other than that, that's the only reason I don't give him 3 halves. Mike. Give him 3 mics though. For sure. The Tigger get 2 mics. He stumbled at the end.
He's stumbled at the
Yeah,
end.
he's doing good at first. I give him credit anyway, because he's going top of the anyway. So. But yeah, he fucked up at the end. So, you know?
Yeah, of course, Tigger, he be clowning around. You know what I'm saying? That's his thing. I give him 2 as well.
Yeah.
Tigger, he does his thing though, he's trying to distract.
He said the strap. What it do? I appreciate everybody tuning in right now on YouTube. Subscribe if you get a chance. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. We got 100 subscriber challenge. We get 100 subscribers. Hottest chip in the world, live on all platforms. Me, Radical Rail, and Jay. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all heard over the last couple days. T.I. had a podcast had Ice Cube on. I don't know if y'all got a chance to listen to that joint. Y'all heard that joint?
Nah, I was gonna listen to it earlier, but I didn't catch it.
I caught bits and pieces of it.
Yeah, it's the same old stuff. Man.
What did he say?
It's basically what the same questions has been asked, the same answers he's given out.
Yeah.
My thing is, him is obvious what he's doing, right? He's softening up, right? He's not as radical no more, right? Because when he started talking about some the black vote make a difference in the election, it sways the election. I've been saying that. You ain't been listening to him. That's his problem. You see what I'm saying? Now you're coming around. You're coming around. I've been telling y'all that. Y'all ain't been trying to listen, but I'm gonna tell you that we control this shit. We get out and vote. We vote. We sway the election. Easy. You didn't understand that, real, when I was telling you that. Now he getting it. Ice Cube getting it. But he trying to be slick with it was cool. I get that. He trying to swing back from where he's at, from the radical world of the land. He's trying to come around and start talking about voting, which I wanted y'all to talk about from the fucking beginning. And stop telling me they all the fucking same. Now we getting it. He's not all the way there yet, but he almost there. He'll be there by the time to vote for this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's all I need to hear. I need not Radical Real, Big Mike to say the same dumbass shit. Vote, motherfucker. You so black, vote, nigga. Don't be so black everywhere else but voting and shit. Thinking voting is just nothing.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that's
getting out of it.
If you so fucking black, you so on black issues and shit, run around Kaepernick and all this, you need to vote. Kaepernick need to vote. See, that's where I got a problem with Kaepernick. You do all that bullshit, but don't vote. You full of shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to vote. So now I got Ice Cube coming around from the bullshit land he was in. And he's trying to say vote now.
Nah, he don't.
Which is good.
He don't
That's
care
all
if
I
y'all
need
vote.
to do. Come around with that. You know what I'm saying, dog? Now you Radical Rail to come catch up with Ice Cube. Come around. Stop talking they all the same shit. You know what I'm saying?
The fact that you can't see that, it's sad, but that's you.
They changing.
No,
All
you're
these
not.
people, they changing. Now I need Kaepernick to say he brought the vote. I need Killer Mike to say he brought the vote. Then we good. Stop talking
Good
this
on what?
bullshit. You so black.
You voting on people who ain't gonna do nothing for you.
So black, let me see, you need to vote. Up and down the ticket, all the way down the dog catching, nigga. Vote everybody. That's what you need to do as black people. Vote. You so black, vote, nigga.
That's what's up.
Black issues concern you so much, vote. If you're not voting, to me, you're full of shit. That's been my argument since the day one with Rail and everybody else. If you talking about not voting, or they all the same and all that bullshit, now you're talking dumb to me, son. You're not as black as you saying you are. Fuck out of here. Can't be.
How you figure?
Can't be.
Can be, dog. Telling you the
Voting
truth.
is our number one thing as black people. Niggas died for us to do that. So if you ain't doing that to change your issues, you just talking. You talking like you like black issues. You like to solve issues. You just talking that shit. If you ain't voting, you got to fucking vote.
Yeah.
You can't put a cabinet t-shirt on and think that's it. You gotta vote.
Cabinet don't make t-shirts.
You gotta vote, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as I get everybody around with that, but Ice Cube coming around now. He coming around softly. You know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta do something before they start purging. Like be a fucking purge where they going. You have to grab your shotgun.
You know? Those days coming too.
Man, take some time, take some heads off.
Now, at this time in our history, right? Voting is kind of different than usual, right? Because to me, as a black person, if you black and say you down for black issues, you want to solve these black issues. If you can't get over the hump, there's a racist standing there as a president right now, and that ain't enough for you to vote. That's a problem already. You see what I'm saying? Anything we talk about after that is just crazy. Right? But a bigot or racist, if that's a norm to you, if they all the same to you and that's cool for you as a black man and don't vote or say they all the same, you can't tell me on the backhand Black Lives Matter or what the fuck is happening with the police and all that, because they all work the same. You can't do that. You can't just say fuck the voting shit. They all the same, but then complain about the issues in the streets. Because that's the only way they be solved.
Also, in pieces of government impacts what goes on into your neighborhood and your state in this country individually.
Exactly.
So, you know,
you have
do
to
your research. Do your research on your candidates.
That's my thing about these radical ones. Y'all have to read, have to do your research. You can't be radical. Don't get the facts and stay radical. You see what I'm saying? You can't do that because then you're not making sense. Read up, pay attention to who's saying what's going to be done. You know what I'm saying? And vote for what helps your family. You know what I'm saying? And your community.
Even though we all know politicians lie like a motherfucker, we all know this. We all know this.
Lying is different from putting racist bigots on the judge in the Supreme Court and all that, dog. That's the wake up part we need everybody to wake up to, the real part. You know? Once we get to that, don't worry about all that other stuff. Don't matter. You need somebody that is not supporting racism as bigotry. You got to start there first as black people. You know? You can't tell me everybody's like that. Because that's what we cross paths. Because it's not. They not. So we need everybody to do their research as black people and vote, you know? If you're not voting, then you can't talk. You know what I'm saying? If you're sitting there watching TV, playing the game when it's time to vote and all that bullshit, you can't, on the flip side, start talking about Black Lives Matter because you're not making no sense. You double talk. You're not doing what you're supposed to do to change the issue. You just want to whine about it or make a symbol about this shit every week. That ain't going to work. You got to look at the politicians or whoever going to make changes in your city, your state, your government that'll help you and your niggas, you and your kids. That's the only way you go survive in this world. You got to vote. Vote is the main topic of main thing for black people is vote. Period. No more that they all the same. No need to vote shit. Everybody got to vote in mass numbers. We got a cookout in the voting booths, dog. We got to have a cookout. You know what I'm saying? Go-go band. Rap. Party. When it's time to motherfucking vote, everybody need to be there, party and vote. So that we need to start turning it into a cookout. You know, turn to a party time when it's time to vote. Because we got to vote, you know what I'm saying, to make changes in the streets. You can't worry about the guns if you ain't vote for the people that trying to get rid of them out of your streets. You know? Gotta vote for the right people. You gotta do your research, dog. You can't just sit back and just look at shit coming down your timeline and make your decisions off that. You gotta do your research as black people, man, because this really matters. You know? It's real important. More important than last time, where everybody was doing that foolery, where they all the same shit. Wednesday, check us out. We got an interview with retired police officer Lawrence Hunter. You know, we're gonna get on a little deeper into culture issues. You know, police brutality. You know, we'll try to see it from a police standpoint. Ask some questions that we would like to know from police officers. You know what I'm saying? While we have them on hand. So I appreciate that, Lawrence Hunter. That'll be Wednesday in the Pit. Podcast Pit. You can check us out on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? Google Podcast too. Every Tuesday, fresh up episodes. You know, the Third Perspective Podcast. You know. So like I said, everybody need to vote. I do like this little sign my man got up there. The contract, man. I like that joint. I don't like that little pen shit. That's like an old ass pen from the 19s, whatever the fuck, when we fucked all up. We need one of them old ass joints on there.
1700s.
Yeah, 1700 pen on that joint.
That's when slavery started.
You know,
1600.
I fuck with that joint. You know. So I appreciate everybody tuning in right now. You know, like I said, you can check us out on Spotify, Google Podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you get your podcast at, we there. You know what I'm saying? Third Perspective Podcast, Radical Real. Jay, before we get out of here, y'all got something to say before we get out of here? Jay?
Yeah. When we vote, you gotta do your research. Make sure it's the proper candidate that is for you and your community. That's impactful to you. Not nobody else, to you. If he gonna give you more food stamps, vote for that nigga. Shit.
Real got something to say for you?
I wish everybody was marrying berries up in that motherfucker.
Oh, you best believe it. Good God Almighty. Love me some berries, boy. Everybody, that's our mayor. I know we got caught smoking crack. He was the best mayor we had. That was my dog, Marion Barry. Yeah, we had some Marion Barrys, we'd be good. You know?
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
You best believe that one. You know? Both sides of that Real, you good?
Yeah.
You got something to say for you, Gary?
Yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow on Rail TV on twitchtv.com. Check me out. Probably start around 7. Don't forget to follow all 3 platforms. We're going to do the giveaways. When we hit 50 followers on Real Gaming or 100 on Third Perspective Podcast. Also, check out the Holland Crafts website. A lot of stuff on there. A lot of stuff is custom made and can be custom made to your liking.
That's what's up. Subscribe as soon as you can. You know? Check that website out. Pick out what you want. You know what I'm saying, Doc? Be the winner. Get whatever you want off their website. You know? Holland Crafts. You know? We out. Hey, don't forget Wednesday in the Pit. Lawrence Hunter. Third Perspective Podcast. That's Jay. Radical Rail up top. Brad B.I.D. Jones.